Happening in about 2 hours, members of Maryland's Freedom Caucus will be rallying in Annapolis against possible tax hikes that could have major impacts on you, the taxpayer.
Yeah, we are just under 3 weeks away from sine die, meaning the clock is ticking for lawmakers to come to an agreement over the state's budget crisis as we face a looming $3 billion budget deficit.
Now, in the meantime, we're still pushing for details as budget negotiations continue in Annapolis.
Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost is live. Mackenzie, lots of talk about what might be included. What can you tell us?
Yeah, Mary and Kai, from an increase in the sales tax to expanding taxes on services, there are a lot of rumors floating around the halls of the State House as these budget negotiations continue. And while we wait for a final decision, we're looking back at some previous ideas lawmakers have floated in the past to try and give us an idea of what might be on the table right now. In March of last year, Delegate David Moon floated a decrease in sales tax, but applying that tax to services. As proposed, it would have generated $772 million in fiscal year 2025. There was a hearing.
Truly discuss an expansion of services into the sales tax regime.
But the bill didn't go anywhere.
We have one bill today.
Fast forward to this March.
With the floor falling out on our fiscal ship, that we need more options.
Delegate Moon back with a business-to-business service tax plan, estimated to generate $1 billion to help the state offset the growing $3 billion budget deficit. The business community, small and large, fiercely opposing the plan, arguing it would push them out of the state or out of business. Governor Wes Moore,
everybody,
drawing the line in the sand.
A broad B2B tax will not happen in the state of Maryland.
Drilling down to get details, though, has been difficult. The governor didn't take any questions Monday. As negotiations continue, sources say service taxes are on the table. Tuesday,
I think it's still in conversation.
Senate President Bill Ferguson confirmed that service taxes are part of the negotiation.
Can you give us any indication as to the list of services in which this would apply to?
I don't want to get too far in front of things, but we're trying to have a forward look at where industry will be most impacted by technology and how that impacts society and the workforce, and set up in this moment, find a way to have our tax system better reflect the modern economy.
In a statement Wednesday, Senate Minority Leader Steve Hershey says, quote, the governor is trying to spin this as a win while targeting consulting services in the IT and data industries with a 3% tax. Senator Hershey says this tax would impact the same industries like cybersecurity, AI, and quantum that Governor Moore says he wants to grow. Adding, how do we grow our economy if we stifle innovation instead of driving efficiency in government by relying on these industries? Sources tell Fox 45 News a set tax rate has not been finalized. And again, leadership has not provided any further details, though, about what services will be taxed. The only thing we know...
On the broader question of whether there is an agreement on the budget, everyone will know when there is an agreement when we have a joint announcement. And, we're very close.
What that means for you at home remains the question, one we have yet to get answered right now. Now, sources tell me that an increase on the sales tax wholesale is not part of the conversation. It all hinges on the service tax and at what rate. Live in the newsroom, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.